So I started out as a writer, and it's kind of a weird story.
Okay.
So, just hold on and trust the process. I wanted to be a children's book writer, and I was on the path to do that. And I had this, every singer-songwriter has this, but I had a really bad breakup. Just devastated me. And I didn't know what to do because all this stuff I'd written had in some way been about this boy.
Mm-hmm.
And what I was not going to do was have my first children's book be published about my first ex. That's embarrassing. That is mortifying. It's not happening.
Right.
So I was can't do that. And I had this weird realization, because I have all these poems, reams and reams of poems. I was wanted to put it to music for a long time, but I hadn't, because the person that I'd been dating at the time was oh, that won't work, whatever. And I got a little superstitious for a second there. I was like, I need a sign. Now, you never want to hear me say that, because that means I've lost my ever-loving mind. I was I need a sign. If this is what is meant to happen, something red. There has to be something red. It has to be obvious. And it was in the middle of December. No, it was January. Middle of January. I walk outside. The next morning, I tell my mom that there will be something red if I'm meant to do this. And all outside, covered in ladybugs. The middle of January. And so I was great, now I have to do it. And I was I don't want to do this. So then I had to do it. And I just started it's just consistency. Every day I wake up and I write. And every day I post something. And every day I do this. And it's because it felt when I started, it was very much, kind of about me, because I was 19.
Mm-hmm.
When you're 19.
Yeah.
But it very quickly became much bigger than me.
Nice.
The minute you start making more connections and getting to know people and getting to know radio stations and podcasters and the way music can affect people in a way that I don't think many other art forms can.
Yep.
Not that they're bad. It just, music is that is, you have a song where when you accomplish something, you heard that song, and now when you hear that song, you associate it with that, and it changed you. And I was that is such a huge responsibility, but it's also something that I wouldn't trade the world for, being able to do.
Yeah. And to kind of piggyback off of what you were just talking about,